Hello, this is the science lesson for September 1st, 2020. So what I'd like you to do is go to your Science Google Classroom and you're going to find the September 1st science classes link and open that up. You are going to click on Hummel Cell Vocabulary. Okay, and your vocabulary page is going to come up on the screen. So what I would like you to do then is we are going to be finding the definition for these vocabulary words. And the way we're going to do that is by using our Harcourt Online Glossary, which is the next link on the assignment post. So you're going to go ahead and click on that and open it up. So this is the glossary that goes with our science book. And the way you use it is this. So let's go back to this. Our first vocabulary word is cell. So what you can do on the glossary is either you can scroll over here, but because there's a lot of words, what you might want to do is use the letters at the top of the screen. So cell starts with C. This brings you to the C's. And then what you can do is click on the word cell. And then you can see the cell is the basic unit of structure and function for all living things. And it gives you a little diagram here of a cell, which we're going to be going into further detail as we go through the unit. Now, in order to get the definition onto your worksheet, you are going to highlight it and click on it and click copy. And then go over to cell. And here you can hit Control V, and that will paste the definition into your worksheet. Okay? And then the last part of the lesson for today, I'm going to be going over how to use Flippity. Flippity is a really neat site that I found a few years ago. And there's a lot of different ways that you can use it for vocabulary and to study. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. And what this is, these are actually flashcards. If it would scroll. Come on. There we go. All right, so these are note cards, and they have the definitions of the words, vocabulary words on them. If you click on it, it flips the card over and it tells you which word goes with the definition. So it's pretty neat. It's a great way to study. And there was cell. You just saw we had cell, and that was the one that we had just copied and pasted. At the top, there are some other ways that you can use this. So I think this is really nice for science class because sometimes there's some big words that we don't know how to pronounce. For example, this word right here.
Mitochondria.
If you click on the speaker, it should tell you how to say the word mitochondria. Okay? You can also have it read the definitions for you as well to help you. Okay? So I think that's a really nice feature. It really helps you, especially with some of these vocabulary words that we have in science class. So we have mitochondria, cell, vacuoles, cell wall, the cytoplasm, nucleus, chromosomes, cell membrane, and chloroplasts. Okay? Let me just go back to the top here because you can actually, if you click on practice, you can go ahead and then you can type the answer in there and it'll tell you, and you hit the check mark and it tells you if you're correct. That's another great way to study. You can also do a matching game. So it's kind of like if you would play matching at home with cards and you have to flip them to find them. So let's go to, if I click on cell and then I find our definition, the basic unit of structure and function of all living things, they disappear. So you can do that for your vocab. That way you can practice the vocab and the definition. That's another way to study. If you go on to more, you can create yourself a crossword puzzle. If you have a printer at home and like to do crossword puzzles, you can go ahead and do that. There's bingo you saw up there. There's another the matching game on here. There is a quiz show. And actually, they've added some that I haven't seen since the last time I've been on. So I think the best way to do this is to just kind of click on them and check it out. You can even give yourself a little quiz here, a practice quiz before you take the quiz in class. So you can generate a printable quiz and you can take a practice quiz too. So there's a lot of really neat things that you can do with Flippity. Okay, so once again, for today's lesson, your assignments were to complete your vocabulary using this Harcourt Science Glossary, and then practice using the flashcards and the games and different ways to study on Flippity. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know.